What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of
Hibb.
and Hers.
So tonight, Bay and I are playing this game called the Connections Couples. It is from tonight's conversation, the card game.
So I was seeing ads about it on YouTube and Facebook, and it had like Mimi, it had
Who?
Mimi Faust and Ty Young. It had some more celebrities. They would play these games, and so I asked Bay to buy him, and he did.
And this is we actually just
we just opened it. This is our first time playing.
We're just gonna go right into
it. All right. It says, "Why do you love me?"
Why do you love me?
I read the card, so I'm asking you.
All right. I love you because you are God-fearing, you are loving, you take care of our boys, you take care of me, you take care of the house. You're building this grand of a master plan within your head that you are now introducing to the world, and nothing can make me more proud than to be your husband and to be in love with you.
Basically, I'm a keeper.
Hey, no lies told here.
All right, babe.
All right. In what areas of our personalities do you feel we have the most in common? That's a good question.
That is a good question, because I never really thought about it. Yeah. It's just like Hibb and I, we're very different, but we're the same. I feel like when it comes to being like chill and laid back, like we're the same. Like we are both homebodies. We prefer being at home. Like we like to go out from time to time, but like just being at home, him playing the game, me watching TV, us kicking it with the kids when they ain't getting on our nerves, like
hardly
ever. I think that's where we like vibe it, and like we want better for our family. So it's just like he's in school. I'm on a hiatus from school, but I'm in school, but I'm kind of not in school. But we're both trying to elevate and want better for our family. So I think that like being chill and laid back and wanting better. So we vibe on those things.
I agree.
Okay. What would you say is our most significant difference as individuals, and how does it help us as a couple?
The most significant difference.
As individuals.
Well, okay. So one difference there is between us is you voice your opinion, you voice how you feel, and and you let it be heard, you let it be known, regardless of how it may be taken, because you want people to know you got me messed up, or I appreciate what you're doing. Me, on the other hand, kind of just I internalize. I'm straight, whatever is whatever, and I keep it moving to a point. How it helps us as a couple is, well, for one, she's helped me to do a better job of voicing my feelings, voicing any frustrations I may have. So that has definitely helped us as a couple, because if I wouldn't voice my feelings, then who knows where we'd be right now. I probably would have blew a gasket or something like that. But now I outwardly express it with my feelings, and we had a good point, a great point.
I agree. Oh, it is your turn.
Hey, you don't want to ask no question. Do it what you gotta have. Not for What moment in my past do you wish you could have experienced with me? Explain. From my past.
Honestly, it's a lot. Like when he talks about his grandparents or his granddad and like going to Mississippi with his granddad and the farm. Like I grew up in summer camps and I grew up like being outdoors. So when he talks about the farm and the cows and you know being outdoors, I wish I would have experienced that with him, because now it's just like I look at videos and I'll be like, babe, you want to try this? And he'd be like, I'm like, dude, you a Mississippi boy. I'm just a Mississippi. I'm just like, dude, you country as heck, dude. He don't want to do nothing. Like he don't want to do nothing outdoors. And I wish that I would have experienced some of the outdoor moments with him, because he don't want to do nothing outdoors. And also, his college time was pretty lit. Actually, before he went, he used to go downtown. He was illegal like a mug.
Damn, man, you the fat dang 6'9".
Look, I would no, because Bay is a homebody. Like we don't do nothing now. I like being at home too, but I wish I would have known like to turn up here, because baby don't be want to do nothing. Like
listen, I think that's part of the reason why I mind just staying at home, because I did everything that I could that I was supposed to do at 25. I did this shit like 17, 18. So, you know, it was like, yeah, I already did this.
Yeah, he's not the turn up king. So I wish I would have relived some of his like going out clubbing days and some of his being outside enjoying nature days. That's what I probably would. From his past, I probably would enjoy like experiencing that with him.
Shit would have been lit.
Yeah, it would have been
to
lit.
Just go down to Mississippi and just sit on the back of the truck bed and just be kicking shit, just tripping.
Yeah, like I used to go fishing. Like I've been camping, and it's just like I enjoy doing like stuff like that. I enjoy nature. Like I enjoy just visualizing and just seeing like what our creator has given us. And I always show him videos and be like, babe, would you do this? He'd be like, nah.
Man, y'all don't understand some of the stuff that should be showing. Like, it'd be like, bro, hell no, this is what a stunt double would do. It should be crazy.
Some of it do be crazy, but
even you know how you skip rocks? You know how you skip rocks? They showed me a ride where the folks skip people on that joint. That's how crazy
even if I show him like canoeing or something like that, kayaking, he'd be like, no. And I'm like,
well, I can't swim, so what if the boat get a hole in that joint? Now I'm finna drown in there.
I cannot swim, but no, I can stay afloat. But I have been kayaking, canoeing. I have been to KAA, and we have done the waltz. Like I have been in large bodies of water, and I can't swim. But it's just all about the experience, and Bay don't want to experience it. Next question. Do you feel like I keep secrets from you? Why or why not?
I don't. Because you tell me everything about everything. And, you know, if you did keep secrets, you know, you're real good at hiding it. But I don't think you keep it up.
Look, I don't keep secrets. Like, I show my husband DMs from men who be like, who be saying some inappropriate stuff. I be like, look at this. Like, why you sending me this? I'm sorry, my girls. My husband. Okay, next question.
Man, you snitching on yourself. What's your favorite part of our sex life?
My favorite part of our sex life. That's I don't know, like it's weird for me because growing up, like I didn't have sex, and so I've had to grow up with this man. Like we've been together a decade. Some of the stuff that sex entails, I'm still like, No, that's nasty. But like when I listen to my good sister Cardi or Megan or the City Girls, I be like, okay, I want to try that. Like, I want to try that. Like, let's try that. Like when WAP came out, like y'all know that line, like.
Next question. Dang.
When you have a stressful day, what would you like me to do to help you deal with it? Next question.
Hey. Listen. Just hug me tight. Real tight. Oh, this question. What are your expectations of me inside this relationship?
It's loaded because as we grow older, you know, you want different things and you expect different things. So when we've been together since 20. Well, we met at 20. And now we're about to be turning 31 soon. So it's just like you should definitely grow and want different things. So when I was at 20, I was still a baby. You know, I didn't know what I wanted. I just wanted to be in a relationship. I was tired of not having a relationship. So I expected him to court me, to date me. And he did that. But now at 30 and about to turn 31, I want security. I want him to not ask me questions. I want him to just do things. I expect him to just do things. But I did have to grow out of the aspect of him reading my mind. Like, men are not mind readers, ladies. We do have to verbalize and vocalize. What is that a word? Vocalize.
Yeah.
Okay. We do have to tell them what we want them to do. So I did have to like get out of that, him reading my mind and knowing what it is. But once I do tell him, I expect for him to follow through with it. So expectations have changed over a decade, but the main thing is security. I expect security as a man, as my husband, as a provider, as my father. He is my daddy, but he ain't my father. Is my kid's father. So, yeah. All right, so now it's my turn. Which two traits from each of us do you want our future children or children to inherit? Explain. Which two traits from each of us do you want our children to inherit?
So, from you, your creativeness and the drive to build something from the ground up. From me, it's a tough one for myself.
Love. I would say it's love. I'm sorry,
For
it's
me?
not mine. It's not mine. But like, baby loves hard. Like, when we first dated, like I was, of course, young, and I had an attitude out of this world, like nonchalant out of this world, and baby loved me through it all. So he definitely exudes this Christ-like love your wife, as Jesus loves the church. Like, he loved me through it all. Some of my toughest moments, um, learning who I was, figuring out who I was, through bad decisions, career choices. Like, he just loved me. And like, I want our kids to give their future wives that kind of love. Like, to get in the mud with them and love them and help them through it all. So love for one, I would say, for his trait.
I like that. And then for the second one, my drive to be the best at whatever I do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna sit here in front like I was just the best basketball player, but you weren't finna tell me I wasn't either.
Yeah.
We were gonna get out there, we're gonna go edit, toe for toe, blow for blow.
He's very competitive.
And on that game, listen.
He's
on that game, can't nobody see me on the jump. If you think so, holler me in the comments and we'll do what we need to do. But listen, the competitive spirit, my kids are kind of passive, but I want them to, a trait that I do want them to get from me is to get some type of competitive edge. I think Jackson is kind of building that up because when he winning, he get ignorant. You hear me? Aiden has it too because when he losing, he's very passionate. He's
upset about it.
But I want them to put in the work to become the best. And if they can do that, they can get those 2 traits from their mom, those 2 traits from me, right? They'll be the best men in the world.
Yeah, I like that. It's your turn.
What pain did you experience that you never want our children to feel?
That's deep.
If you have to think about it, I got one that I want to say, but you can still answer it too.
Well, I just know the pain of like not having stuff figured out. Like ever since 25, literally no lie, like ever since 25, I have been having emotional breakdowns about me not being where I want to be in life, my career, not being happy with myself, hating myself, like just the pain of not having stuff figured out. And like I want to set up a foundation for my kids so they can have that bumper and that room to figure life out, because we got married at 21, had a baby the next year, bills, life, death, and it's just like we had to keep going. We didn't have no bumper room to break, to have a leap year, to have an off year. We had to keep going, and that was mentally draining. It was painful. Like I literally had breakdowns. No lie, I literally cried about every 6 months because I saw everyone around me thriving and excelling and being better than me. But I didn't know at the time that like God had a purpose for that. And so I don't want my kids to experience like not knowing what they want to do in life. I want my kids to experience like everything. And often when we're in society, they're telling you, you got to do this to get to this place, or you got to, graduate to get to this place. But life has so many twists and turns. You can do whatever you want to do. And I want to set the foundation for my kids so they can do whatever they want to do. They can learn, they can grow, they can thrive, and we're here to help them. That was a big pain for me, and it's still sometimes a big pain for me not being where I want to be, but I had to learn that I am right where I need to be in this very moment.
I fucks with that. I like that. That's a great answer, baby.
You can say what you want to say. No.
What I say, I ain't gonna do shit off that bone. And okay. I just said I'm competitive. I don't want to lose.
Alright. Do you feel like what I do for a living fits my purpose? Explain. Whew, that falls back on what I just said.
Listen, if nothing else fits your purpose, I want to make sure I read the words on this card correctly. If nothing else fits your purpose more, this is it. Like what you're doing right now, like everything. Like I stated earlier, everything that was in your head is coming out, and the world is finna see, the person that you are. They finna learn you through the work that you're putting out, and this is what you've wanted for as long as I can remember. And like this is your world. Like where you are, you on the right road to greatness, and to become even greater than what you are now. And this is the shit. This is it right here.
Let me tell y'all, like I just said, I have been through midlife crisis after midlife crisis, and this is the happiest I've ever been. We'll have to do another story time in another video, but I'm not working right now. Baby is carrying the burden. I say burden because it's a lot. And that 50-50 thing, 100-100 thing, that's another conversation. But I don't want my man to take care of everything on his own. And he has been since I quit my job. And it's just been like, I'm not having money is something that I'm just not used to, because I was gonna find a job. If I was going to a temp service, if I was calling people, like, I was gonna find a job. But like, not having a job, not having money, some bills ain't getting paid, like, I'm happy. Like, I'm the happiest I have been in years. And it's because I'm doing what I want to do. I'm living out my purpose. Like, I'm living out what God has given me. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So, yeah.
You can see it in the face.
Yeah, like, I'm very happy. I'm very happy. So, yes.
If you could fight any battle for me, past or present, which would it be and why?
So, this is getting kind of deep. So, I'm going to try to keep it light so where we won't all be crying. But my baby struggled with some things when he lost his grandma. And I think it stemmed from, like, when he was younger, he had some issues. He had a little attitude. He was a little mean thing, and his grandma would always tell him that. And so as he got older, they developed a better relationship, but it was kind of like he went to the military, and she passed away. She went to glory, and he lives with like some of the stuff that he used to do, or how he was. And I definitely wish I could take that away, because I dealt with some stuff with my brother where I felt like I could have took up for him. I could have defended him. And it haunts you when you lose someone and you feel like you could have did this, you should have did this. I would take that all away, because his grandma loved him. Like, when he was in the military, I would go visit her and she'll talk about him. Even when he came back, she'll call him ugly. That's their way of saying they love you, calling each other ugly. And she would call him ugly, and I just knew she was so happy and so proud of him. So, like, I would definitely take that away. So, yeah. We're gonna go to the next one. These motherfucking questions. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, these questions, they if you could heal a pain inside of me, which would it be and why?
Well, this is actually a good question, but I have the answer that I would have is the pain of losing your mother. So real quick, we're coming up on 10 years of Monique's mom being gone from this world, this physical world. And nobody has held it together more than I've ever seen for somebody losing their mother than Bae. But I know my woman, and I know when it comes to certain situations and certain circumstances, I can see it in her, where it's like, I wish I could talk to my mama. I wish I could do this with my mama, And at times she does verbalize, if mama was here, this would happen. If mama was here, such and such, such and such. And she right. Like, Mama Lynn was one of the greatest people I've ever met. and I only knew her for a short amount of time, but man, she was amazing, and just I know there is pain within my wife and Monique, and I just wish that was something that I could deal with for her.
Okay, we're gonna move along because somebody cut some onions up in here.
All right. Have you completely let down your guard with me? Why or why not?
Okay, we gonna need a so this is where I insert where you can go shop our products, www.sidehustlevibes.com. I wrote an ebook chronicling our separation. It's called Chronicles of a Broken Hot Girl. And we went through it's been a decade, almost a decade. Well, it'll be a decade married in October, but we passed the decade mark in July of last year, right? Okay, so we've been together 10 years, and it's been rough. It's been rough. I've felt like it's been times where I couldn't let my guard down, but now I'm at a point where I am working on my healing. I'm working on my issues, my insecurities, and I have let my guard down. Like, I could talk to my husband about any and everything, and I know I'm like, it's a safe place, and it wasn't always like that. It wasn't always like that, but it's a safe place, and I'm at a point to where now I'm like, if he lose me, he a fool. Where I used to be like, you like this, you like that. If when I lose weight, it's gonna be over. But now, like, I'm her. I'm her now. Okay, so I'm fully confident in myself. I'm fully like, I love who I am. I love who I'm growing to be, and that hindered a lot of stuff. So yes, my guard is down with my husband. Like, he is my best friend. I tell him everything. I tell him anything, and that's how we riding. That's how we rocking.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
It has been so fun filming this video.
Yeah, well, I like these questions.
Y'all check out tonight's conversation. This is the Connecting Couples deck. They have many more decks, and we'll actually be doing another deck in another video. So be sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and turn up with us. We're gonna be a vibe, and I guarantee you, I can promise you, in a year from now, we will not be in the same place, and you want to say you were there for the ride from the beginning. All right, y'all. So be sure to follow us on TikTok at _Side Hustle Vibes, and on Instagram at _ Side Hustle Vibes.
2 B's.
2 B's. All right. Until next time, we are out. Bye.